1960s brought a new war and a new class of spinal cord injured veterans. At the height of the Vietnam War, thousands of spinal cord injured veterans would come home to a VA of old, deplorably outdated buildings. Once again, PVA would turn to the media to push the public and Congress to do what's right for our veterans.
The original building was built right after the Civil War, if I remember correctly. And somebody came in and they asked us questions about the VA hospitals and everything. And they went up there dressed up in their suits and with clipboards, and they were taking notes and everything to the hospital, taking pictures. And I guess nobody challenged them for a while. Then all of a sudden somebody got a little nervous and asked them who they were. And they said, "We're from Life magazine." And when that came out, all hell broke loose.
The expose had the desired effect, and PVA was called to Washington to testify before an embarrassed Congress and Veterans Administration.
One of the first things I told them was that we wanted new spinal cord centers. We needed them.
And they got them. And today there are 25 SCID centers across the country.
It's one of the reasons why PVA exists, is to make sure that our members receive quality care at the VA system.
By the 1960s, I would say, there was beginning to become a recognition, a realization that this society had excluded over 40 million Americans based on their disabilities. And the first real step in doing that was the passage of the Architectural Barriers Act in 1968. And that basically said that when the federal government built something, it had to be built accessible to the needs of people with disabilities.
Since its beginning, PVA sought congressional recognition to better serve its members. Denied for years, PVA was finally awarded its congressional charter in 1971. And with this charter came an invitation to testify before the House and Senate on veterans issues. Now PVA could have its voice heard. Each spring, PVA's national president testifies before a joint session of the House and Senate Veterans Affairs Committees on its top veterans legislative priorities. And throughout the year, PVA provides testimony on a variety of issues that affect the health care and benefits of veterans with SCID and the civil rights of all people with disabilities.
The research and education program at PVA is small but mighty. Through our foundations, our clinical practice guidelines, our healthcare summit and expo, we bring together the best and brightest minds in spinal cord injury, MS, and ALS research and treatment to conduct studies and educate providers to ultimately improve the lives not only of our members, but others living with spinal cord injury.